All right, bang, bang. Today is Wednesday. It is March 23rd. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. I am in studio with another blue-collar interview. I'm here with Trucker Dan.
Yes, sir.
Dan, the truck driver. I don't know what we're going to go with yet, but we'll find it. Dan, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So you listen to the Meter Maid.
Yeah, all of them. Tattoo artist, all of them. Burger King manager.
That was a long time ago. That was the first one, man.
Yeah,
I'd love to find that guy again. I got to go back to that Ukrainian Village Burger King and find my guy Frank. No, but thanks for doing this. This will be fun. Truck driver is definitely one that I've had on my list for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it worked out. Also, to provide an update, I was told that the meter maid has lost his job.
Oh, well.
And he wanted.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So I think it's okay.
He kept saying it.
Yes, exactly.
He kept
So
saying it.
if the people are looking for an update, that's the update, and I hope he gets it. He said he had a couple things lined up. He said he was just basically on, borrowed time, just waiting. So everything's fine. So all right, man. How'd you decide to get into the trucking game? Well, where did it start?
Honestly, my first kid was about to be born, and my uncle been driving a truck his whole life, and he basically was like, "Hey, you want to make some money? Hop in the truck." And he was over the road, so I didn't have my CDL, nothing. Went and got my permit. And I hopped in the truck, and we went team drove United States.
And explain what over the road means for people that
All
don't
right, so
know.
over the road is basically you're going to get in the truck on like a Sunday or Monday, usually actually Sunday night, and you're going to leave out typically a week, 2 weeks max. I mean, some people live in their trucks. That's, But pretty much you're going to go out a week or 2 weeks and then come back to your home spot.
Okay.
So say, leave Illinois, go out to California, maybe go up north or, go out east, whatever it is, but you're going to come back usually by the end of the week, the weekend. But some people like go 2 weeks, But there's no set you have to do this. You know what I mean? It's typically what you want to do.
Okay.
So
over the road means you're just leaving. You're not local. That's the difference.
Yeah, you're not 100% not local.
So
you gotta put in a couple thousands of miles.
Okay, so
4,000 miles.
So if you're a local truck driver, so you're from a suburb or you live in a suburb now.
Yep.
And so you're local now. You used to be over the road.
Yep.
And if you're just local, what's your furthest trip right now being a local?
Oh, your furthest is, say Des Moines, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Detroit.
Okay.
That's all right. So when you say local, it's local regional, right? So
okay.
So true local is you literally drive around, Chicagoland area.
Yeah,
you might dabble into Wisconsin, dabble into Indiana, but you're Central Illinois, come back. Same with regional though.
Okay.
So regional is basically you're gonna go there and come back. But local might be you have 5-6 stops. Regional you have one delivery, go out, come back.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's local, regional, but it's pretty much the same thing. You're home pretty much every day. Mm-hmm. Some days you might stay in your truck. Like if you have a sleeper, a bed in your truck, you can stay in your truck, no problem. But if you're local with a day cab, I have slept across the seats, put a board across the seats. You literally sleep across the seats.
Wow.
I've definitely done that plenty of times.
Wow.
But
so majority of the trips you're just taking, what's like the cutoff, like 8 hours or something, 6 hours?
All right, so they have
regional.
Or
like for your job right now,
legally, like you're 14 hours.
Okay.
So you're 11 hours driving, 11 on, 10 off is what it's supposed to be. And then you have 3 hours of loading, unloading. So you can actually technically only drive 11 hours.
Okay.
So last, a few years, they have what's called ELD, what's electronic logbook. So back in the day when, people with regular paper logbooks, you could literally mess with your logbook.
Just bullshit on
it. Bullshit. Yeah. Now they come with the electronic logbooks, ELD. So it's harder to bullshit. Can you still do it? Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Does it still happen? Absolutely. Some companies might not even use it, whatever, you know what I mean? But you can get in trouble for that and all that. But basically, if it's, say, 24 hours, 11 hours driving, 10 hours off, 21 hours, right? And then 3 hours of loading, unloading, whatever you may need to do. So that's your 24-hour day.
Okay.
So technically, once you drive for that, a 14-hour day, you're supposed to be off for 10 hours.
Okay.
That's the...
So how long does it take Chicago to Detroit?
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. Yeah. So is it like
that's
pedal to the metal? Can you get there and back?
Yeah. That's like Detroit's. That's the cutoff going east.
Okay.
That's your cutoff. Indy back, no problem. St. Louis and back, no problem. Green Bay and back, no problem.
But Detroit, so traffic is like your nightmare.
Yeah, yes. That's and being stuck in like a dock, too long. You know what I mean? So
what do you do if you're there and you're on the fucking, the Skyway, you're crossing Indiana, and it's like, hey man, you're out of hours.
So you gotta stop.
You gotta shut it down.
Shut it down.
For 10 hours, so you call an Uber home, like you just said, you'll get the board and you'll sleep for 10 hours. I feel like when you could be that close and you could taste home, like that's like a shitty situation.
That's the problem, man, is
fuck. Dude.
Yeah. That's why the paper logs, you can, all right, I started a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So I got to, say you were supposed to be in Detroit at 8 a.m. Well, no, really, I got there at 7.
Yeah.
And you could keep backing your numbers up, tear out the logbook, keep backing your numbers up. Now you get home, no problem. With the ELD, it's literally shut your truck down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it.
I feel like there should be
they have what
like a
this
30-mile leeway where it's like, dude, they're almost there. Like, let them just finish it out.
Welcome. That's they have this what's called I'm not real big on the ELD.
What is that? What's it? ELD is
the electronic logbook.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Electronic log device. But I've never used one.
Oh, really?
No. I mean, all right, I have, but
yeah. How easy is it to manipulate?
Very.
Yeah. And that's
so they have a personal time.
Uh-huh.
So you could actually drive, like you're saying, say you stopped in like you stopped in the Skyway.
Yeah.
Switch over your personal time and you can get that little bit of extra time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, but who decides that?
Well, you do it, but again, like if you're not really on personal time, you have a load, you're bullshit. You're lying.
Yeah. Okay. I mean? So but if your load's already dropped off, so you're on your way home.
Yeah, but you still have a trailer.
Yeah.
You're always going to have that trailer.
Yeah.
Because once you park in your yard with your trailer, you're going to get your car and go home. So it doesn't matter.
But that's how people do bullshit. They say it's personal time.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's a sticky little.
What's the penalty if you're caught lying on the electronic log?
So basically you got pulled over and you're bullshit on the log. A cop's going to go through your logbook and they'll be able to see, exact hours and all that. And if you're lying, basically they'll shut your truck down for till most cops will just to reset your logbook, they'll do the 10 hours, okay, reset, and then you can start back up at this time. Like say if it's at a scale, if it's at the side of the road, they're going to make sure you're at a spot where you can, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They've even put like a sticker, like a piece of tape, and say as soon as you roll that tire, it breaks the tape. Well, they know, a cop could say, hey, you broke that little piece of tape. They'd see it. That's like old school. I mean, that doesn't really, it doesn't anymore. But basically, they're going to say, sit here. If I come back in 5 hours and you're not here, well, I already have your information. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're going to get in trouble, so.
Damn, dude. Yeah. I didn't know it was that. Is there like an OSHA for this shit? Is there like a gambling
just the DOT, Department of Transportation.
Okay.
So Department of Transportation is.
And they're the ones who are cracking. They'll get the police report and then they'll crack down on you.
Yeah. They're the ones that are.
But they're not monitoring this themselves.
No, they are.
They are.
They are. I mean, literally, they're not. So the cops would basically, if they came back and seen you weren't there. Yeah. They can. I don't know how I guess go to your company, call up your company, like, hey, he was supposed to be here, he's not, you know what I mean, type of thing. Uh-huh. It's just such like a lot of gray area, like type, you know what I mean? Like, some cops are cool, some are if you're close, you know what I mean? But
and now do you kind of agree with it to a certain extent where it is a big problem? Some of these guys driving like overtired.
Yeah. So to me, there's that fine line of the problem is your judgment. A lot of people think, oh, well, I'm good. Well, why don't, a doctor can work 24 hours. Why can't a truck driver? You know what I mean? He's working on a body. Well, you're pulling 80,000 pounds. You could kill people too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what it is you're, maybe more weight, 90,000 pounds, because that's legal weight. Yeah. But you could literally, if you hit somebody, you know what I mean, cause an accident. I mean, you've seen semis and cars. And
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's why it's left up to people too much. And they, if they're lots, I don't want to say smarter drivers. There's plenty of smart drivers, but
did you follow that Tracy Morgan thing at all? Tracy. He was the comedian. He got hit by like that Walmart truck. Yeah, or whatever.
I didn't know. I heard about it. I didn't
know if there was anything with that case that was like.
Yeah, I didn't really follow. Yeah, I didn't really follow it as far as.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the main gist. So you get like in what is it? Logistics company working out to you? Do you work for someone directly?
Yeah, I'm an owner operator. Okay. So you got a company driver,
Okay.
then owner operator.
Okay.
That's the two. So obviously a company driver,
Jewel, whatever.
Yeah, Jewel, Walmart,
Yeah,
XPO, all those. You drive their truck, and they're a lot stricter, better, blah blah blah.
Yeah, they
and
probably have real.
Yeah.
rules.
They're real good safety records,
Yeah.
all that. And then you have the owner operator. You own the truck, you lease it onto a company,
Gotcha.
whatever type of company. Right now, you see the containers, those big metal boxes they go on the trains.
Yeah,
and all.
for sure.
That's what I do. Intermodal, it's called.
Okay, so you own your own truck. Now.
Yeah, I own my
Okay,
truck. Yeah.
and then so it'll be like whatever Schneider. Coyote.
Well, I'm leased onto a company.
Oh,
right?
okay. So someone has the rights to you.
Yeah. But yeah, you have a contract with them.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a contract with them, and they give you the work. Now, any given time, you could stop.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you can say no, I don't want to drive anymore. You gotta get new signs. All
and
that.
it's one of those logistics companies that you're working. Okay, so you're with. And then if you wanted to jump to a logistics company, you could do that too, like a different one.
Yeah, I can do it.
too.
I've been to. I mean, lately, for 10 years, I was with the same one.
Okay.
We did like recycling, cardboard, all that. They'd bail it up and send it over to China because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
But that's actually starting to come back now too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, what? So you've been doing it since
2007. I've been driving
2007.
a semi, yeah, and I drove like box trucks, all that type of stuff.
What's the CDL training? What's how tough is that?
So there's two ways to go about it. One is go to school, and whether it's a community college or you'll see some of the driving schools, and you pay them, and they teach you to drive and all that. My personal opinion is it's some of the not good drivers because they I don't know, they slap drivers in there. They turn them out fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The other way is you literally could just drive with somebody else. Like I did. I got in the truck with my uncle. He was years and years of driving. Got in the truck with him. He, drove across the country. I had my permit. So it's the same thing with the permit, like in a car. It's the very same thing.
Okay.
And basically you use his truck or whatever, use somebody's truck, and then you go to the CDL place because there's DMVs and then there's CDL ones too. You know what I mean? There's two different DMVs. And then basically you just take the test. It's just like the driver's test, same thing. You got written test. Then you have like what's called your pre-trip inspection, which is looking around the truck and all that.
Makes sense.
And then there's actually driving on the road, with a trailer and all that.
Okay.
So
that's the route you went, and you think that's better?
Personally, I do.
Yeah.
Personally, I do because a lot of the things that driving schools teach, I think, are I don't know.
Yeah. Just not as useful.
I mean, it's got everything has its place.
Pros
or
and
whatever.
cons.
Yeah. I just personally, because I've gotten, I think now it's like 12 guys are CDL. Help people out over the years, like friends usually. They'll come get my truck, drive around with me.
So that's how it works. So if I wanted to get a CDL,
yeah,
I could be like, hey, Dan, like, can I just ride with you?
Yep, exactly.
I got to apply for a permit right away, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You go, you could first just get in the truck, see how it is and all
Yeah.
that. Obviously, you couldn't drive.
Yeah.
But you go get a permit. And it changed a couple years ago. It used to be you would just get the permit and then go. And I think now you have to take the written, I think it is. I forgot how it is now because it's been a couple years since I've helped somebody out. But yeah, I don't remember exactly how it is. But you just pay, I think $60. You get your permit. And then once you have your permit, you can just drive. Sitting on this side, you're over there. Whether we go on the road, parking lot, whatever.
Okay.
And then you could eventually, once you feel comfortable and you say, yeah, I'm good, then you got to make an appointment and go to the DMV.
That definitely sounds like it's the move. It's just people may not know someone.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. That's why I say there's the, you know what I mean? If you don't know someone actually already driving, then it's kind of sucks.
Like
because you're paying a school $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, then, there's another way is actually, I would personally say the worst way is you say Schneider, JB Hunt, the big companies, right? Yeah. Because a lot of them have like their own insurance companies. So it's a lot cheaper because that's one of the biggest costs in the industry is insurance and fuel. But say you go to JB Hunt driving school, they teach you to drive, but when you're done, you got to give them so much time driving. You know what I mean? Whatever, maybe a year or two. I don't know exactly what it is. I've had a couple guys do it, and they're like, they rob you.
Really?
Yeah, they rob. because they're paying the least, lowest,
that's
per
tough.
mile and all that. Yeah, so that is another way to do it, I guess. Is go to one of their driving schools. Again, if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. That's if you don't have the $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to go to driving school, you don't know somebody to go to one of their schools. It's another avenue, and you don't have to pay them. You know what I mean? You drive, you get in a truck usually with somebody that's already been driving. Like, say I'm helping somebody, you're going to get in a truck with somebody and they're going to, you're going to drive on the road.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like with your uncle, like that's
your
first trip to California,
Yeah. That's where we went.
yeah, exactly.
California, Los Angeles and back. That's what we do.
So that's basically the gist of it right there with the CDL, how it works, how to get into it, and then how the electronic device works, how long you can drive.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to the ELD. It's not just, black and white. There's so much gray and all that. But that's the basics of why they have the ELD.
And then you either do private, you either do your own shit or your contract. So that sounds pretty straightforward. That's like the gist of the business. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now to like the day-to-day, which I know everyone is super excited for. So I got to ask, how tired are you of people asking you to blow that fucking horn?
Oh, you know what? When it's little kids, love it.
Really?
When it's little kids, love it, man.
Yeah.
Love it. Smile. When you got the car full of teenagers, like, come on, man.
Yeah, grow up.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, but you're right, dude. When you were a kid and you're on a school bus,
they light up. They literally mom, dad, look, you know what I mean? And the parents usually wave, whatever. Cool, but yeah.
Especially I went to a Catholic school and we didn't have like a bus service, so we'd get on a bus for a field trip like once a semester, and it was always a competition to see who could get the most on. Yeah. Do you ever do it? You ever maybe give the kids the finger instead?
No.
Nothing.
You
like
see a
that?
lot though driving up there. It's funny how people don't realize like how much a driver can see.
Oh, really?
I mean, from jerking off to
Yeah, you probably see a lot of a lot of jack-offs.
Oh yeah, you'd be surprised.
Man.
And no, literally honk at them. And,
Now do you think?
Like, damn.
Now, do you think the jack-offs are happening because they want you to see, or they?
No, I just think they didn't realize, there's just semi right there.
There's probably some perverts though that are like, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Trying to give this guy a show.
Sure. I mean, even girls driving topless.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now,
let them puppies free, right?
Yeah, let them breathe. Let them breathe. I feel you. Yeah. Where's the worst traffic? Who do you got? Because this is always debated. L.A., New York, like everyone is always Atlanta, Nashville, like Chicago.
New York and L.A., man.
Yeah.
I like a toss-up between those two.
Really?
Yeah.
So Chicago doesn't come close, huh?
I wouldn't say come close. I'd say third, but L.A. is just like it's unbelievable.
It's that bad. Huh?
It's unbelievable. And the same with New York. Obviously, that's the thing about driving a truck is you try and get into those cities at night. You know what I mean? Obviously you can't always and whatever, but try and get there at night so you could get in and out. Even Chicago, try and start early or you know what I mean. Oh, sorry. Yeah, run late, but yeah, I would. I mean, LA is just it's crazy, dude. We had helicopters chase us.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is it like?
We were, but the roads are real divoted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, from the semis. So we're kind of like in the divot, and it kind of pushes the semi. You know what I mean, like moves it. And this guy thought that we were swerving at him. You know what I mean, like literally thought we were swerving at him. He called the police, and we're driving. He was kind of a little bit.
Is this
far.
you and your uncle?
Yeah. Yeah, when we first started driving. So we're a little bit far back, and we're, this highway to that highway, because, they switch so much. This highway, that. We're driving. I'm like, man, tell my uncle, that helicopter's following us, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's following us. He's like, no, I'm telling you. We got off the off-ramp, 10, 15 squad cars, helicopters surrounded us.
Holy shit.
They literally thought we were running from them. Yeah, literally thought we were running in a semi, thought we were running from them because we had to switch at the point we switched like this highway to this highway to this highway at off ramp. Then we're going to the truck stop. They literally thought we were running. I mean, guns drawn, everything.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Was it like a quick, like, oh, okay, miscommunication? Or
It was like, yeah, pretty quick. But out there, it's felony, like road rage is a felony.
I bet. I mean, that's when you see police chases.
But that's always, it was real big.
Like Cali.
They thought we were road raging. And my uncle was. I was in passenger seat. And he was, trying to knock this guy. I mean, the description that this guy tried to say that what happened was like, come on, man, are you serious? Like, that's not even close to what happened.
Yeah.
It was just like the divot kind of moved us, and he was, freaked out and all that. But
now,
that was crazy.
Did you guys have a load with you at the time?
Yeah.
So were you like, holy fuck, maybe there's something in that load? Like,
no. It's the road.
Okay.
The road. That's like the biggest thing is the roads, man.
I would have been like, holy fuck, they duped us. That's not fucking cardboard. There's kilos in there. We got fucking cocaine in there, motherfucker.
Yeah, it was helicopter, everything. It was crazy.
That's what I would have thought.
Crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy, yeah.
Holy shit.
That was pretty cool.
So what about like a sneaky dark horse? Like what's like a city people wouldn't really know that has really bad traffic? Like a fucking Charleston or something, like just random. Is there anything like that? Or it's all pretty...
Yeah, it's all pretty. I'm trying to think of the Northeast. A lot of, I'm saying Northwest. A lot of East.
Yeah. Dover,
Yeah, I was actually about to say, was Maryland, like,
right.
Yeah. It's a lot out East.
Yeah.
We get the cluster of people.
What's the most dangerous highway?
Most dangerous? 80.
Yeah.
80 down there, like.
Yeah.
It's
not like over by like Colorado where you got to ride those mountains.
No, you say as far as that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like.
Oh, man. Which pass? Because they're all like, they have their passes.
Yeah.
So you have, like, I think it's Virginia, whatever's Cabbage Pass. Then you have 4th of July Pass. They all suck, man.
Yeah.
With the runaway ramps and all that, you're talking about all those. And honestly, they're all equally as shitty. Now, the downgrades and all that, you see the 6%, 5% grade.
Yeah.
That's what matters because obviously that's how fast, or the degrees, that's what it is, the degree of the road. So they all suck equally. It's just how heavy of a load is it, or light? How are your brakes? Mm-hmm. How's the traffic around? What's the weather? You know what I mean? So all of it adds into what's the worst. Because if you're driving, if you know how to drive, you got a good truck, decent load, whatever. It's not liquid where it kind of moves a lot. They're all
no problem.
Yeah. It's taking your time, man, and knowing. You know what I mean?
And you never done any of that ice road trucker shit, have you?
No.
Taking some loads up to Alaska.
Love to.
That'd be crazy.
Love to.
That shit's fucking real deal.
Crazy.
You would love to, you said?
I would love to.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Just you like the excitement?
Yeah, the excitement. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would love to.
Wow.
I would love to. I've actually thought about it, like, man, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why do you feel like you lack excitement currently in your
No.
drives?
It would just be something new, exciting. Say I did it.
Yeah.
Show trucking,
Yeah, no, it'd be cool.
They're crazy. Same like down in Australia, whatever it is, where they have that 100-mile or whatever it is, where there's nothing. It's hot.
Yeah,
there's no stops. There's nothing. It's some highway down there of driving. They have a crazy highway down there.
Oh, really?
Through the desert or some shit.
I didn't know that. I gotta look at that.
Yeah, it's some crazy highway down there.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
What's so you drive here to California? What's like the accident total? Is it just astronomical?
Shit. Yeah. And I mean, time of the year. Are we talking the winter time? It's
Way worse.
Every 10 miles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How hard is that if you stumble upon like a really bad accident? Is that traumatizing to you? Is it like?
Oh no, because I've helped people in accidents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the situation where that came?
I was on I-55 right down by Bolingbrook between Weber and 53, and there's a scale right there, and we're coming north, and it's raining a little bit, and this lady, I never found out but she too fast, and she literally, I watched her car flip into the ditch. And the ditch, because it was raining, had water built up in it. So she was upside down, and literally the top of her head, like the crown of her head's in the water. You know what I mean?
Shit.
And, I always like, leave them, let the paramedics die. Like, I couldn't do it. So I was the first one. I run up there, and other people are like, no, leave her. If something's wrong with her neck. Well, she's going to drown if we don't help her. Because her head, it's raining, the water's building up. If we don't help her, know what I mean? Cut the seatbelt off and all that. That's why I did. I cut the seatbelt off, kind of helped her out, and ran and got a blanket out of my truck and put it over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you find out what the after?
No, I actually tried to stay behind the cop, like, hey, you didn't know anything, any of that? And he's like, no, thanks. And of course, when the actual cop pulled up first, she's like, oh, leave her alone. If something's wrong with her neck, I understand, but I can't just leave the older lady upside down.
Yeah, that's a split decision.
Crying, yeah.
And she was slowly submerging?
It was raining good. And you could see, say up to, right here. Her eyes, you know what I mean? A few more. I guess it probably wouldn't have went that fast. It wasn't like a flash flood type thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't she's upside down. Her head's in water, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So any super bad accidents or obviously that's horrible, but anything that's got to be. I would have just imagined it'd be tough, when you see people getting covered up with blankets and whatnot.
Yeah, man, it doesn't. I guess that by now it doesn't.
You just kind of.
You see it all the time, especially motorcycles. Last summer, I seen the motorcycle pass. You know what I mean? And went did my delivery, got back on, and there's a thing, and there's a sheet over it. I don't know if it's the same guy, but this one was flying.
Really?
Yeah, I seen a leg laying out there or something.
Just a leg laying.
Yeah, it's.
Now, is there motorcycles that seems does it happen the most with that or?
I don't know about the most. It's just it's when that shit happens, it's always bad.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know what I mean, they're going fast.
And you guys just see it so much.
So many accidents. I just seen one. A truck tipped over yesterday. Somehow I don't know how he did it, but into a ditch sideways. It was dry out and ice out.
Yeah,
that's the craziest part to me.
What's
when I say what's crazy, it's when it's dry and everything. It's how someone's laying over in a ditch. No snow, no rain, no nothing. You're just laying over. That's the craziest. It's like a joke of how that happened. You know what I mean?
That's what
yeah, it's snowing, raining, ice, whatever. I get it, but it's just dry outside and you're tipped over. I mean,
perfect day, no reason.
Yeah.
What about deers? What's your deer count? How many have you smoked?
Only 2, 3.
3?
Smoked 2, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
What do you mean? Oh,
well, the one I hit the ass of it. There's 2 of us. We're going on Route 30 in Indiana, and there's 2 of us driving. And he just got past me, and I hit the ass of him, and it flipped his ass in the other truck. And when the other truck hit it, obviously I'm a little bit further past it. He went under my trailer. My trailer kicked it under his trailer, and it just mangled it.
Oh, damn.
I was actually just driving yesterday I was driving yesterday.
Yeah.
Out 80, and I'm driving, coming, and I just see a deer standing there. They don't stand. It's on the shoulders, just stand there. And you kind of see it kind of moving a little bit. And as I got closer, you see the blood coming out of its mouth. It's so it got hit, got back up, obviously was dazed and just standing literally, the white line on the shoulder, just standing there looking at the traffic that thing's dead.
Yeah, that thing was hurting.
Yeah, that thing's dead.
So what's don't you have to get out and move that fucking thing? Isn't that a law?
I don't know.
No, I've always heard that.
Really?
That it's on you to get out and fucking move
if you hit it?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Well, they number them. Like Wisconsin.
They tag them?
Yeah, they number them, and they have a list of people, you know what I mean? So you're on a list and say your number's, 22. They spray numbers, and then when your time comes up, you got to go get your deer off the road. It's yours because it's sprayed with a number. I think the DNR does. I don't know if the police or DNR does it.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
That's big. They actually had just funny, real quick side thing.
Yeah.
It's funny you say out in Wyoming, they just have a new app. Well, I think other states have this, but it's the roadkill app. So basically, if you see roadkill, you can claim it on the app.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just it just popped up.
Jesus, people are fucking squirrel fries.
Yeah. You claim if you drive past, you claim it. You claim it on the app. It's yours. I just seen that.
That's how Dahmer was born. People are collecting dead squirrels and they're thrown into a shed and they're.
Yeah,
I don't like that. No,
I didn't.
No, that's not he was killing them himself. But that's how serial killers are born.
They're
fucking with
stabbing
animals.
frogs. And
yeah, exactly.
Shooting.
Bringing it to a shed.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Man, just smoking deer.
Yeah.
That's
it fucks your shit up, man.
Does it? Even your fucking big semis?
Hell yeah, man. The front of them things are same as a car. Fiberglass and
true.
Plastic and
People just think like you're just so high up there.
Yeah. Now, especially the bumpers are just plastic now. Some are metal. Obviously, people have metal and all that, but you see it like the deer guard or people have on in front of their trucks. So that's the extra part. Mm-hmm. That's what that's for, so it doesn't fuck up the front of your truck.
Damn.
That's what that's for. Those big ass bars, you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah. They even have like pickups have them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I've always thought. I've just always thought there was a law for some reason that you're supposed to get out and meet the deer in case because other people are going to swerve out and it's going to cause more accidents,
Yeah.
And what's the protocol, though? You're supposed to hit it, right?
Don't swerve, man.
The worst thing you could do is swerve.
Yeah, the worst thing you do is swerve. Because if you get, you're jerking too much with the trailer,
Yeah. Just boom, just go through.
Just hit it. Your reaction is to move, but.
Totally.
Move.
But, it's way more dangerous to move.
Yeah.
Way more dangerous to me.
I was actually another one with the roadkill or whatever's out in, I forget what it was, I think we were in Wyoming again, Oregon, one of them states. We had broke down. This cop's giving us a ride, and he said that they literally get called. He's got I forgot what was in his truck, but he got out, or he had a some sort of long rifle, and they get out and they call and they get out and they shoot the if they're not out they'll pull up and shoot them. The cops will do it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they'd shoot him in the head.
Wow. Well,
take him out. Take
it's
him
better.
Out of misery.
More.
The cop was nuts.
Was he?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's giving us a ride. He was like, remember what was that movie, Super Troopers? They take him in a circle, and the kid's all stoned, and so me and my uncle in the back. He's a big guy, 300 pounds. Me and him in the back, and he's like, "Hang on!" And there's just a ditch of snow. It's a lot. He's like, hang on for what? He just cuts it through the snowbank in the middle. Ooh, comes around sideways, onto the other. It was awesome.
Just having a blast.
Yeah. Dude. Wait, can you do that again? Can you do that again? Yeah. That was awesome. It was fucking awesome.
So if you only hit 3 deer, what animal have you killed the most?
Squirrels.
Squirrels?
Yeah, squirrels.
Yeah.
They seem to always run out.
You got anything against squirrels, or that's just
no.
Yeah, no.
I think coyote.
Oh, you hit a coyote?
Yeah, there's a lot down.
I hit an armadillo once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're hard, though. Don't they have a hard shell?
No, it died right away. I wasn't driving. I was in the passenger seat, but my buddy. Armadillo, yeah. It was kind of crazy. It's the first time I've ever seen
armadillo
one.
in Illinois?
Yeah. Armadillos
really?
In southern Illinois. Not common.
Yeah,
they're
there.
They're there.
Never knew that.
That's very crazy.
Don't they have a hard shell, though?
They do, yeah. They do.
So you get a speed bump and just jump it, or?
Kind of. It was just
or you just got to hit it.
It just felt like any other animal, to be honest, But he
messed something up.
He died for sure. All right, hey, let's take a quick break here because we got to talk about Miller Lite after a long road trip. You just talked to your buddy, you're tired of him, the car smelled like feet. A great thing is to get out of that car, done for the night. No one else is driving, is to crack some ice cold Miller Lites. The conversation, is you're just relaxing. You're debriefing at that point, talking about what you saw in the drive and whatnot. And Miller Lite is a great beer for that case. It doesn't have to be insightful. It doesn't have to be hilarious. It just, whatever you want it to be, it's always there for you, and that's Miller Lite. It's made from simple ingredients, and it's for people who love the taste of beer. It's got that malted barley. It gives it a rich, balanced toffee note flavor, and the golden color, that you know and love, and the clean finish. It means it's always refreshing and easy to drink. So Miller Lite, great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Redline to find the delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer, and it's Miller time, baby. Go celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. Okay, let's hop back into the episode. What's the sleeping rules? Like, how does that work? You're just like you said, some people have a sleeper.
Yeah.
And then you lay a board down. It's pretty.
Well, that's for day cab.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a board across and wrap it in carpet so it's soft. Got a pillow on this side, grab your blanket and go to sleep.
Wow.
I did that at the Coca-Cola plants around here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and say Thanksgiving when that's when like trucking starts, a little bit before Thanksgiving starts ramping up because that's when all the products, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you have a day cab, that's one way to do it. Put the board across.
And is it on you to get a hotel or motel or whatever? Or does the company?
For a day cab, no. Usually, if you're in a day cab, you're staying at a hotel. Company's paying for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Company's paying for it. Yeah. For sure.
Are you a coffee guy? How do you stay up? Energy drinks guy? What's your
Red Bull,
Yeah.
coffee,
yeah?
Red Bull.
How many we drinking a day?
It was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you have to though, right?
Yeah.
Is there any like no-nos as far as like do you try not to eat a certain thing because you get slouchy or like you don't have that problem?
I guess when you're tired, don't eat. Don't eat like a big meal because then it's gonna
make you crash.
Yeah, make you tired. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try not to eat huge meal.
And so back to the bed thing too. If you do duos, someone could just sleep as you drive. Isn't that why duos are like super lucrative? Because you
Yeah. Because the truck's always moving. You don't ever really truly have to stop because say if it's 11 on, 10 off, so 11 hours driving, 10 hours off. If another guy has 11 hours on and 10 off, you're always have time. You literally the wheels don't stop.
And will these companies pay like
extra? Pay extra.
So that's
because you could get say 2 guys could get something from here to California faster than one guy can.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
did you do duos with your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if that was just training or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the move then, right?
Yeah, it's just.
And you're not like you're talking.
But
to
here's
someone.
the thing. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna go back off of because it was a while ago for me. It was a while ago on the road. So let's say it was 30 cents, 32 cents a mile. I think it was back in 2007, 8, right? And for a team drive, you're getting like 50 cents a mile at the time. So say 30 and 50, we'll call it. So if you just simple math, 2 guys, if I'm driving and he's driving 30 cents a mile, right? Well, here, if I'm driving this truck and he's driving this truck, we each 30 cents a mile. If we drive one truck, it's only 50 cents a mile. So you're actually making less. Now, you could do more work, so that's how you make up for it, but that's kind of what sucks. Like, A, are you compatible with the person in the truck? Because you're literally living with them.
Yep.
Are you compatible with the person in the truck? And B, if the company that you're working for is keeping you moving, you're not sitting. Because if you're sitting, then what's the point of having a team drive? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If I'm sitting a day or 2 in Los Angeles waiting for a load, which I'm not saying you are, but if you are,
you have to, yeah.
I could have just did it myself.
Yeah.
And then went on to the next one, right? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then you have a reset after 60, 70 hours, you have a reset. You got to have a 34-hour reset. Like I said, being local so long, I forgot a lot of the rules. I still, it's similar, but I mean, same shit, but
yeah. So it just depends. If there's a quick turnaround loads, like if you got a good, consistent thing with the company.
Yeah, that's what we had. Is here to LA back.
Oh, so that was straight up.
Yeah, here to LA, up to Oregon, up to New York, down to Texas. You know what I mean?
What was your favorite stop on the road on the way to LA? Like, was there anything you and your uncle always hit? No, there was nothing like that.
We actually knew somebody out there. So.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got family in Vegas, but we knew somebody in Los Angeles, so we stopped at both.
Were you guys constantly arguing? Like, I don't want fucking Hardee's again.
No. You get pretty much.
No. What's the most? Just like McDonald's, that's the most common place you see. What's like a big off the road thing that comes?
All the truck stops have Arby's, Subway.
Arby's
and Subways, like every goddamn truck stop has.
What's your favorite gas station?
The Love's truck stops. Usually.
Love's, yeah, that's good. Love's is good.
Love's.
I agree.
I like Love's.
What else?
The best deals.
They got the best deal on gas too.
Not fuel. No. Love's all the big ones are expensive. That's why you find like the off ones. But I think when you're on the road, you don't really have a lot of choice. But because that's the biggest cost with trucking is fuel.
Yeah.
The biggest, I mean, just think 20 cents a gallon. 200 gallons. $40.
And is that on you or is that on the logistics?
If you own it, that's on you. You're saving yourself money. If it's you, a company, I don't give a shit where I fuel up at.
So are you using like those apps? And you're like, got the cheapest one.
Oh yeah. All the rewards cards. Man. Oh yeah.
How many gallons is your?
Mine is 200.
Okay.
125. And,
so
225. 125 and 100.
Right now, what is that to fill up? Typically, give or take.
Say 200 gallons, $5, $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Fucking gas prices are tough.
It's terrible, man, looking at that thing. Now, like before you'd see, obviously every time you're not filling up because it's just more weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm local. I'm home pretty much every night. Some nights I'll sleep in my truck just because it's just easier.
Yeah.
I don't have to, but got a wife and kids. But it's you don't want to you don't need to fill up. Now if you find somewhere really cheap, You know,
Yeah.
you definitely cram as much as you can.
That's the
You know
move.
what I mean, yeah.
And how many miles a gallon you get?
I'm probably getting 5.5.
Oh damn! So you got a
Yeah.
fucking. You're
I got an
filling
older
up.
one, yeah.
You're filling up a good bit.
2013 or 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little over a million miles.
And so when you're sleeping in your truck, obviously this is a question a lot of people want to know. When you hear a little knock on your door, the lot
Sleeper
lizards are
creepers?
here. Yeah. Is that what, sleeper creepers.
Sleeper
I haven't
creeper,
heard that.
lot lizard.
How
Yeah.
common is that, man? Because people always like to bring that up.
Nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
not really.
No.
It's just 10 years ago, very common.
Yeah.
I mean, very common. Like LA was a wild place, man.
Really?
Wild place. There was the same 2 truck stops, right? There was one you actually had to pay to get into, like to sleep at, and one you didn't. And the one you didn't, I mean, literally, there was a motel behind the truck stop, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one of the, out west, they have those cinder block walls everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They literally had, from climbing over the wall, they literally carved out a ladder into this concrete wall, like foot ladder, to climb over into there, and they're running around in bathing suits.
Holy shit.
Yeah, security chasing them, people grilling up food. It's like a party when you're there.
It's just like insane, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was married, so I never,
You never.
no, maybe the unky. I can't speak for him.
Can't say for sure.
He was.
The old lot. So not as much comment. Why do you just because it's just all cracked down and whatnot?
It's just a lot. Yeah, cracked down.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a lot of apps and shit that people just
Yeah.
can. But not as common as it used to.
But I'm sure is that the number one question you get?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just like what
Yeah.
and I think it's more so because people just like the word lot lizard.
Yeah.
Like I mean, we would always fuck around with it on Sirius Radio and whatnot. So
Yeah. Wow. Sleeper creeper. What's another one? There's another one I'm trying to think. I can't think of the name of it. But there's all of them.
it's just crazy. Like because you even see like at like rest stops, you guys are all parked down.
Yeah.
The everything.
Yep.
I can't believe they just pop around. Just that's
Yeah,
that's
they get
crazy.
in, they'll use, say they'll get in, use a guy's CB, and then he'll get whatever for free, and they can use a CB to talk to the other driver, so they'll use one guy's truck.
Oh, they got a system, huh?
Oh, yeah.
They got a system. They know what
yeah.
they're doing.
Oh, yeah, whistles and all that. So if security's coming, they can all whistle each other, and they'll know.
Jesus, they got a fucking system.
Yeah.
What about speaking of Sirius? Is that is it? I'm sure it was a godsend at one point. Is it still
Yeah,
that case?
no, not for me, no.
No.
I'm listening to you guys.
Right, I like that.
I'm podcasts.
Right, yeah. It took you a little
Shit.
bit to figure out the podcast. But once you did, that's the way to go.
Yeah. The radio, I thought it was just boring, same shit all the time,
But I assume the ones before, like when Sirius, you just listen to everything and it's just you cut out and annoying as fuck, man.
Annoying as fuck. Or even before all that, you'd drive from one city to the next, and you literally have to find the good stations. And you actually knew, like, all right, I'm in this city. Here's the station.
Oh, damn! That's awesome.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah,
remember which city, which station.
That's so crazy. It's like fucking restaurants to you guys. Are like what we need. I know the the good station in Tulsa.
Yeah, and not only when, but like, all right, right around this point, I know I got to switch because it's gonna get off. And that at night it'd be better, or for a clear day,
That's crazy.
Sure.
Was there what do you think? Oh, the trucker radio. Sorry. I mean, come on, you guys ain't saying nothing worthwhile on there, right? Like it's
CB. Oh, fuck it.
It feels like it's just like there's codes going through, and it's just trucker 19 or
10,
like
10, 10, 9, 10, 20. Yeah, I especially around the big city, it's the worst.
Yeah,
it's everybody talking over everybody. Everybody's a highway hero. Everybody makes $10,000 a week. Everybody's got 2 million miles driving it. I mean, it's just It's just. I actually took my CB out.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't listen to this.
Was it useful for like cops coming up?
Yeah, before it was useful like scales open, cops, accidents, which I'm sure it still is. But man, you got Waze, Google Maps, all those different things now. You don't need any of that shit anymore.
So there's no reason for you to.
No.
Is there like a sign? There's a cop coming up. Do you guys have is there like a trucker?
Just a pig.
Yeah. I know there's like a flash the blinkers or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's
do that. Yeah.
Cars, all, but they're usually just, and they'll tell you the mile marker. If they're busy.
And is there like a certain What is there a certain state that's the worst for cops like that?
Ohio used to be the worst.
Really?
For semis, Ohio was the worst.
Why? What was the problem with Ohio?
60 miles an hour, you're doing 61, 62, they're pulling you over.
Really?
They were terrible.
It just didn't matter?
It didn't matter. Terrible.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Coming after the truckers.
Yeah, but since they've upped their speed limit, Illinois upped their speed limit and kind of matched Indiana, it's been a lot better.
Oh, okay.
You know, because it was a lot. The speed limit for semis was always 55. 55 to Ohio, 55 through here. Even in Central Illinois, wide open.
Yeah.
But now it's, a lot of places it's 70 and 70. Ever since they upped the speed limits, it's been way better. Yeah, way better. Way better. Because 55 was just, it sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Speaking of Ohio, I hate how they have those like built-in, like you can't really pull off that much, and they just got those built-in gas centers. And
Yeah.
And it's just like got the same three restaurants.
Yeah, yep.
I hate that. Like that's
terrible.
Like, that sucks.
Terrible. Yeah, it's expensive. Like getting on and off them things if you don't need to. Not to mention a lot of the offs where you're actually getting off. There's nothing there. It's a little town.
Yeah,
there's nothing. Definitely not semi-friendly.
Dude,
cars. Sure you can shoot around and find something, but they suck. Everything is more expensive
for sure, dude.
I mean, even the Oasis is up. I mean, they're pretty much all gone now outside of the South Holland one. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, hell, McDonald's a fucking double quarter pounder meal. It's like $10.
Yeah,
they don't have the dollar pop and all that. So they
juice,
yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely get you.
You ever got stuck under a bridge or anything like that?
I haven't. I've smashed one on Lake Street right over Lake and Cicero.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You had a truck in the fifth wheel you could pick up. It was hydraulic and hit the button. So the fifth wheel was a little higher than a normal one. And obviously, 13.6. That's a height for semis, 13.6. And I was telling the guy, like, I think with the fifth wheel, to make it taller. And that Lake Street one, it's 13.6, man. The steel with the tracks, it's 13.6. And I'm going through there, and all of a sudden, boom! It just peeled the top of that thing off, man. Yeah, rolls it
like a can of green beans.
Yeah, man, it peeled it off. I was like, fuck.
So what'd you do? Like, what's the
I called up the guy. I'm like, listen, I told you I didn't want to drive that. He's like, don't worry about it, man.
No big deal.
Yeah, kid, I grew up, but I was driving a truck for a little bit. Yeah. And
how far? If someone was around though, and that would have smoked them. That could have been bad, huh?
No, because it's just like the tracks. It's the tracks.
Oh, I didn't know if like the top like could have.
No. It rolled. I stopped, backed up.
Gotcha.
Went
so
back the way
caught
it
it kind of.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I had my cousin driving for me because I've had a couple companies with a lot of trucks and shit like that. I had him. He hit that one right there in Kedzie and I can't think of the name. 36, I think, in Kedzie. 37, Kedzie. Anyway, he was going down that way, and he shouldn't have. And he smoked smoked the trailer. I had a driver rip off the top of a cab going under down south. The way I told him, do not go this way. It's too tall. He used to drive a dump truck, and dump trucks are shorter. It's like, don't go that way, man. All right, just so you know, you can't go that way. Sure and shit. It's like a shortcut if you can. He went that way and just ripped right open.
How much does that suck? Like not being able to go like just easy routes. And
it's terrible, man. Yeah. Especially like we were saying with traffic, and you get off we only have so many ways. Like as a driver, and you drive around the city, I know going up fucking 94, which ones I can get off of and which ones I can't.
And how do you know that? Because that's what you've learned and
just
it's memorization.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no like. Trucker Quest.
No. They actually have GPSs for just trucks now.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
They have them.
They do.
Yeah, but because
I have to.
I've driven this area for the last 10 years.
You just know it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Were you around in the MapQuest days or 2007?
Oh yeah. You're talking about getting out of Atlas, or the 6-county book, the 6-county. What was it called? Just a 6-county, and you literally find a street. I was doing a messenger service, but you'd have to find a street and go to this page, put 2 fingers together and go, oh yeah, absolutely, or just a trucker atlas, absolutely.
Damn,
that's how I came up learning that. So now with this stuff,
it's crazy how far it's come.
Oh, crazy!
I never really had I remember being MapQuest as a kid, and that was when I first got my license.
Yeah,
but that was.
Yeah, that shit went. Yeah,
that was the way.
Yeah, I'm 39, so it's not,
Yeah, exactly. What about the car haulers? Those seem like a fucking nightmare to drive.
I
Ever drove one of those?
never driven a car hauler, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've never pulled a car hauler.
Anyone you know?
Yeah, both my uncles did.
Did they say they like it? They don't
It's
like
just
it?
the shittiest part is once you get them up there, strapping them all down. Because driving them up there's either all them things move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you could just drive a car right up there. Obviously, backing off of them sucks, but pretty much I think just ratcheting them down. You know.
That's the worst part.
Sucks. Yeah.
You like the representation in media? Like, do you think truck drivers get
bad rap?
Yeah, raw deal.
Especially some of these like scary movies or all the different movies type. Like it's just every one of us is the asshole, piece of shit, scary guy.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. I'm sure there's just like any other industry. There's a few guys, but how many truck drivers will help people out and shit?
Yeah.
How many times I've helped people out, man?
I bet, man.
How many?
And that does not
how many times?
Doesn't get talked about enough.
Especially like snow. I got a 10-foot chain. I see somebody stuck, mom or whatever. Just anybody.
Up,
yeah, man, help them. Just pull them off the road or whatever. Push them off the road
or
block them so nobody can come up and hit. They'll hit my semi rather than hit them.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's just the reputation is just whatever.
Yeah.
At least you got a style hat for you guys, though. You're not wearing I was kind of disappointed he's not wearing a trucker hat.
I was actually going to wear my Barstool truck hat.
You should have.
That's kind of douchey. I'm not doing that.
Come on. And, speaking of that, is there any paranormal experiences? I don't know if you believe in that kind of thing, but.
No, man.
Never seen like a ghost in Colorado?
Asked me, no. Somebody asked me before, like, no, nothing crazy.
You ever pick up a hitchhiker?
Yeah, I've helped. Yeah. I've helped people.
How's that, man?
I don't feel like you read a person.
Really?
I mean, I guess
a little nervous though.
Yeah, it's usually somewhere short. You know what I mean? Somewhere they're not driving with me overnight or nothing like that. It's like usually it's like someone walking with a gas can or something. Like, man, come on, hop in, I'll give you a ride. With the 5 miles or whatever like that. But only reason because I've ran out of fuel before in the middle of nowhere. And I literally had to walk.
That was my next question. So you've been stranded before?
Oh, fucking Utah. I've been in Utah, man.
And how far did you have to walk?
It was my uncle and I were team driving. And it was a couple, I don't know exactly, it was a couple miles, man. But it's just, once I got away from the truck, I can't see that. It was just like the middle of nowhere, man. You start hearing fucking, the animals fucking. I get to the truck stop. I had to buy a fuel can, put fuel in it, and there's a guy and a girl there, and I asked the guy, I was like, dude, can you give me a ride? A couple miles, I'll give you $20, give me a ride. And he's like, yeah. Him and the girl got in a fight, and while I'm fueling up, I walk back in, he's like, no, I'm not giving you a ride, fuck her. I'm like, damn, bro, what's that got to do with me? What's that got to do with me?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you give him the 20 yet?
No, hell no.
All right, that's good.
No.
No,
he even said, oh, don't worry about it. I'm like, cool, man, a couple miles. And I had to walk with 5 gallons of fuel. Was it 6 pounds or 7 pounds a gallon?
That sucks.
30, 40 pounds to fucking middle of nowhere, Utah.
That's pain.
Just fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Sucked, yeah.
That does. Whose fault was that? Yours or your uncle's? Why'd you get stranded?
My uncle's, man. He's the main driver.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. We've had a lot of crazy breakdown stories.
Yeah, dude,
We had one time we broke down in this, I think it's like Wyoming. I forget, somewhere out west there. And this guy pulls up, mechanic. He's going to fix the truck. I forgot exactly. Something to do with the belt, alternator belt, whatever it was. And the guy gets out, nothing against, but he's only got one arm, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you going to work on the semi? Like, he's a mechanic. He's only, you know what I mean? Like, this one arm guy's working on a mechanic or working on a semi in the middle of nowhere. Like, what the?
Yeah, it was just.
I mean,
did he get
nothing against the guy.
Yeah.
No.
No, he didn't get it done.
We were in the truck, and the truck's not running.
It's,
I don't know, 10 degrees, 0 degrees out.
Yeah.
We're laying in the bunk, fucking shivering, freezing. We had a pack of beef jerky to share between us. Like, I think this is it, man. Then he's like, oh, take a ride with me. We got to go back to the shop. You guys can warm up in my truck. So we're driving in his tow truck, and literally drives back, and it was literally like some wrong turn 2 shit. Like, the hills have eyes type.
Oh, really?
Pulled up, there's hubcaps hanging. Like, oh man, this is it. We're telling my uncle, like, stay back to back, all right? Because we'll walk back. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going to come.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, man, it was that type of movie.
That's what I'm saying.
My uncle's a joking joking type guy. And we pull up. He's like, oh, yeah, this is my house. My uncle's like, yeah, this is real nice and like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre type way. The guy's like, ha 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 ha. We're like, oh fuck.
That's exactly it, dude. I picture like a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre situations.
Yes, man. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. So none of the hitchhikers ever like scared you or nothing? No situations.
Kind of a big guy.
So you figure like most people are normal then. They just need to ride somewhere or they're on hard times.
Yeah. Yeah. You can, I don't know. I feel like you could kind of see the people hitchhiking. Like, it's a guy that's got 3 bags and he's just walking the country. No, man, I'm not giving you a ride. You've already been walking. You don't need a. But some guy or girl or whatever walking with a gas can, you know. I'm not saying I do it all the time. I've done it.
Yeah.
But walking with a gas can, you just passed their car, you know, a mile before with the 4-ways on. Like,
yeah.
That sucks. Yeah. Like, I'll give you a ride to there. I'm not going to turn on all right, you know, drive you back too, man. Like,
yeah.
But nowadays with the Uber and all that, I feel like you don't see it as much.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a lot less. Yeah. A lot less. Yeah. Technology has been really just changing a lot of this for you.
I've had you know how many times I've Ubered run out of fuel? They're shitty about bringing it back though with a full gas can.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
The empty.
Hop in.
Yeah.
You need like a decoy, like one gas can that looks like a piece of luggage.
That or I put it in the notes right away. Like I ran out of fuel. I'm gonna have a gas can.
Yeah.
And one guy's like, oh yeah, no problem. One guy's like, no. But, you know
I don't want gas.
Yeah.
Money's pretty good, right?
Money's great.
And that's what people, I feel like people know that more, but they don't teach you that as a kid. You know, like they don't teach you that, like, oh, like, you know, they make it seem like, oh, be a truck driver, some dead end. It's like, no.
Yeah, no, it's a great living.
How does so it's paid by mile? What's the? Can you go into a little bit?
All right, so some is you're paid by the mile, but it's basically you know what you're going to get for the whole load. You know what I mean? So say, you know, if you're driving a company truck for somebody else, you're either going to get paid by a percentage or by the mile. So if it's local, it's usually by the percentage. Because if you're local, you're not driving a lot of miles, so that wouldn't make sense. Mm-hmm. So say, oh, the truck, you're going to get, you know, 35% of the truck, whatever the truck makes, or 40% of whatever the truck makes. So if the truck's making, you know, $1,000, you know, that day you're getting $400 that day.
Yeah.
Or somewhere by the mile. Now the mileage has gone up a lot. Like when I first started, it was 30 cents a mile. Now I think it's up in like the 50, 60 cents a mile.
Oh, wow.
So you're getting by the mile, but that's going to be, you're going to put in miles. Then me, I'm getting a rate. So I'm getting 70 or 75% of the load. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the load pays $1,000. I'm getting $750.
Oh,
you know,
that's great, man.
So it's, you know, owning your own truck. You're somewhere gross. I don't want to say average, but
what's top line owning your own truck? Like top line, like, hey, if you bust your ass, you'll make X.
I can do 5,000 a week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then so that's
4,000 a week for sure. No
definitely
problem. A good
way.
Yeah.
To make a living.
Yeah.
And now, so if someone listening to this wanted to start, like, what's the best way? Obviously, you get your CDL, and then where's there?
If you know somebody already driving a truck, they can help you out. Yeah. That's the best. You know what I mean? I would say learn from somebody that's actually driving. You're not in a driving school where it's like you're taking this path. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's almost like a car too. Like in a car, you don't have to, you know, go to a school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could just have somebody. I'm further down, obviously, out of high school. Yeah. But you can learn from somebody. That would be the best, I would say, the best way, because it's real world.
And then who do you call? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, call like a company.
So the schools and the schools.
Yeah.
The schools, any of the community colleges.
They're looking for drivers.
Yeah. You got to pay whatever, and then Schneider, JB Hunt, all those. They have their own school, literally their own driving school.
And they're like looking for them, right?
Oh
like,
yeah, dude. There's bonuses everywhere. Really? $5,000, $10,000 sign-on bonuses.
They're dying for truckers.
Dying for it. It's big shortage, man.
Did COVID slow you guys down, or were you guys one of the only ones that were still rolling?
Yeah, it didn't slow. Especially what I was doing, because it's technically household waste or waste, recyclables, all that. Because we were doing cardboard and plastic and all that. Mm-hmm. So we picked like the cardboard from Walmart and all that. We were.
She was flying off the shelves there, man.
Because it's in a container to train to ship over to China.
Yeah.
Taiwan, Europe.
Damn.
And that's what I still do now. Mm-hmm. But most of the products coming this way.
Damn. Yeah. All right, Trucker Dan. Anything I didn't get to? Any stories we didn't get to that you know you think would be worthy? Anything people would find interesting?
No, we kind of cover
it
some
all.
of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
decent. I mean, there's plenty of stories.
Yeah.
Which ones are? You know.
Yeah, just that lady with her head almost
Yeah.
diving into the water. It's tough.
Yeah, plenty of.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Well, Trucker Dan, thank you. Appreciate you coming on, man. This was very, very informative, very interesting.
Yeah. Hopefully it helps people.
If anyone's
know more
listening.
about it.
Yeah, exactly. Go drive go check it out.
It's good money. I'll just tell you right now, you'll make good money.
That's
Even driving for
money.
somebody else. You can easily make $1,500 a week.
Damn,
$1,800 a week. No problem.
$5,000 a week. Huh? That's fucking. That's
it should be. If you own a truck, you should be somewhere around $200,000 a year.
That's great,
gross.
man. That's great.
$250,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Trucker Dan, everybody. Thank you. All right, everybody. That's it for today. Thank you for listening. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then.